Peace FM 104.3. Who to me target?
At this point, baby, it doesn't look like Minerals Commission would approve. Just say be a BB CBC and said metie on come boya omotiam rabibre immigration laws, business laws, trust and integrity doesn't seem to be very good at this point. 700 plus workers or so, plus a whole economy, industry, community, Warsaw, Awasu, and Yasu Bibianita area. What happens at the end of the because it's only say, as a Bibri, so Majuma Bebom, I say you should say, Assembeba, what are we doing?
You a very important question, where it's and that's the next important thing that I want to discuss. Now, when TF for our the confidence and the assurance to ensure that there's a smooth transition from where we are now to the future that we want to build. That's the first thing. Secondly, you're making sure that jobs will be protected, livelihoods will be protected, and the 700 or so people working there, plans will be developed to make sure that this happens. Indeed, we are giving that we'll work towards achieving that. Yet the stakeholders now gather together. Workers, unions, community, and make sure we can all talk and share that transition plan when governments have come out with that plan. So, GIADEC you call our you need community in it. Because mining, the way you're not a community, not in your part of it, it doesn't give you the social license to operate in that community. GBC, so from 2009 to Ineno, and so cultural investments are 1 year in the community. So now that is what is also an issue. So we have to make sure that we are investing in the community. We're giving the community the confidence there. So in the stakeholders, they haven't seen some of all these development efforts. Now, here the COI, you make one snap the Yamagon in Siasa, you may be expanded, you may be making sure that community engagement is there. Make us say, you have a permanent community committee. 19-member committee, one more for deputy, one more that here the 19-member committee, one more you are backward. You better. Indeed, as long as I say, yes, we are saying, laying the foundations for building a strong, sustainable business and mining in our in a way that is very different from what we have done for 70 odd years since mining has been going on in that area.
It is 700 workers plus a month for going in no or share a boat say Ubia Juma Mono.
Make case to say, we're putting a transition plan in place. We're going to engage with all the workers and everything and make sure that jobs are protected and livelihoods are protected.
Peace FM.
Nekrakrano, jobs are protected and livelihoods are protected. Yenshe ni mudaben and she shani be bit me etihunka krache.
Oh, say I'm making offer now one be about and say you consider now by end of August no about making up decisions there. Then say you better say we for never to the you be making that decision by end of August.
I can't out you know.
Exactly. I can't buy now. You get that decision now. Now we have to work through the whole issue of the transition. So the transition plan I'm making would have developed it. So if the developer what make it offer to buy it takes some time and some financial close. So during that period of transition, all these arrangements will put in place before transfer of ownership happens, either to government and after to a new investor. All of this is being put together. So, GIADEC, as the company that is mandated to drive the integrated aluminum industry, you're developing a very clear plan for the Awasu mine. You're a processor, you're a selected company to come in, investors to come and work with that thing. Yet they also need to change because you say, we do more habitat. You're not going to you're not going to eat stuff. You're not going to develop a mine. Yet the more, box type is there, scrap account. All of these discussions have happened. So, it is what we should assure people is that the plan that we have for our will continue. Because we are engaged with conversations that will ensure that we'll do that.
But Mr. Ansa, say Busumi area, Busumi area there. I can't now bear now treat me in the 2 weeks to 0 hour. Yeti hey, why the baby take you over? I have buying what exactly can you tell us at this point about?
And I'm going to say 2 weeks now. I can a deadline for indicating your expression whether you want to take the offer or not.
Okay,
that's what it is. In the changeover, no, will happen after that. And once you decide, no, change of control, no, will be take time. There'll be a transition period. If you have about 2-3 months, and in that period, no, that is when all of these things will be finalized, and who is taking over will emerge. If you make a decision now, that's when, if you like, the starting shot is fired. So,
in that transition period, you can assure us in the transition period, no, you protect the jobs. Amount for you, my mom.
Yes. In the American sense, during the transition period, of course, the jobs will be protected. And then at the end of the transition period, when the ownership structure is clear and everything, of course, the operation will go on. In the American sense, the business will go on. The business is not going to close. We're going to make sure that we can run an existing mine and run it, into the future. I know there are issues there, developing of the new hill,
exactly.
Disruptions that will cause we are considering all these things as part of the solution. In the part of, let me make sure that give us some time. At the end of 2 weeks, the government plan will declare, will come out, and whether government is taking it and a new owner is coming in, the transition period, everything will be announced. So, what is the things are being handled in the right way. The objective is that you bring a smooth transition between both sides, the current situation and the new dispensation. We're working towards that. Now, plans like partner, whoever will be doing this, will make sure that all those plans will be born into fruition.
We'll be back in 2 weeks, Mr. Ansa.
You.
Now, Jimmy, you're best baby baby. I could. Yeah, that's no other journal pay.
You,
that's it.
Okay.
Michael Ansa, a Panyimpa, Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation. Samuti Enra and Yefisa story. I say, your Chief Reporter Kumase Samson Kwame Nyamiche, the Bray story be who our graphic. Na Samson so no o meeting nibi na ora Michael Ansa akase yema GIADEC na otwi mienu omode aban hihye beba betudwa ne yehu se bosai ane adwumayefo a wo GBC Ghana Bauxite Company mukita hodie no etesen
Peace FM 104.3 Would you mean